This video is for all the professionals working on the profile of commissioned officers of the Canadian Armed Forces and are willing to migrate to or work in Canada. It will provide you an in-depth knowledge about the National Occupational Classification Code of Commissioned Officers of the Canadian Armed Forces. So, let's start the video.
Hi, I am Lily and welcome to our channel A to Z Immigration Updates. We make informational and latest news videos regarding global immigration. Watch this video till the end and don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so that you can get the most updated immigration news and information. In Canada, every skill profile has a unique code that is called National Occupational Classification Code or NOC Code. This code tells us about the detailed information associated with a profile and regarding the key parameters like profile description or profile lead statements, key responsibility area and AMP, main job duties, employment requirements, alternative and illustrative job titles in exclusion. So, first of all, let's see the NOC code and its description for the profile of this video.
The National Occupation Classification Code or NOC code for the profile of commissioned officers of the Canadian Armed Forces is 433. As per Statistics Canada, the profile description of commissioned officers of the Canadian Armed Forces is as follows. This unit group consists of commissioned officers of the Canadian Armed Forces who plan, organize, command and evaluate the activities of personnel in the Canadian Armed Forces. All ranks of commissioned officers in the Royal Canadian Air Force, Canadian Army and Royal Canadian Navy are included in this unit group.
Key responsibility area. Human Resources and Skill Development Canada has defined a proper set of job roles for every NOC code. There is not any fixed guideline for meeting all the requirements. As per the recommendation of experts, a person should meet at least 50% of the job responsibilities mentioned in the NOC code. Now let's discuss the key job responsibilities associated with your profile. So, here we go.
Main job duties of uncommissioned officers of the Canadian Armed Forces are as follows. Plan, organize and command the activities of Canadian Armed Forces combat units such as armour, artillery, and infantry battalions. Develop and implement military procedures and policies based on detailed knowledge of units' capabilities and performance. Direct subordinates in training and coordinate and direct activities of units in accordance with military practices. Assume responsibility for welfare, morale, and discipline of units. Review and evaluate unit performance, prepare reports, and provide briefings for superiors. May command and lead units engaged in non-combat operations for disaster relief and humanitarian and peacekeeping efforts domestically and internationally.
Employment requirements and other additional information. In this section we will discuss the employment requirements for your profile. Every job has a specific set of employment requirements associated with it. The main employment requirements factors includes 1. Type and level of formal education. 2. Specific training or apprenticeship. 3. Experience in the same or other related occupations. 4. Licenses, certification and registration to practice in a regulated profession, extra. Before moving further, let's understand the employment eligibility requirements and other additional information associated with your profile.
Following are employment requirements for the profile of commissioned officers of the Canadian Armed Forces. A university degree is usually required. Completion of military training is required. Experience as a non-commissioned member of the armed forces and demonstrated leadership ability may substitute for a university degree. Senior ranks, such as colonel, require several years of experience.
Illustrative job titles and exclusions. Every job role or employment can have multiple profile titles. So if you are not able to find the exact job title for your profile, then you need not to worry. Now we will see the list of illustrative and alternative titles for your profile. This section is a list of titles commonly used in the labor market. We will also see the exclusions list, that is the list of titles that cannot be covered under your profile. So let's have a glimpse of it.
Illustrative titles for the profile of commissioned officers of the Canadian Armed Forces are as follows: Admiral, Artillery Officer, Brigadier General, Colonel. The list is quite large, so, if you want to read all the alternative profile titles, then you can pause this video and can have a proper glimpse. Now let's see the exclusion list. Non-commissioned ranks of the Canadian Armed Forces, see 4313 Non-commissioned ranks of the Canadian Armed Forces. So, this was all about the profile of commissioned officers of the Canadian Armed Forces with NOC Code 433.
If you need any further information, then you can contact our team of expert registered migration and employment consultants. Our team will help you to explore the employment, work visa and other immigration opportunities for your profile in Canada and Australia. Click on the booking link mentioned in the description to reserve an expert session for a detailed discussion to explore your immigration opportunities. We also assist employers to file LMIA with Employment and Social Development Canada (ESDC). So if you are an employer in Canada, we can help you to get the best manpower for your company. Canadian immigration is a merit-based immigration process, and your selection under most of the immigration programs depends upon your age, education, experience, English language capability, spouse's educations and experience, employment availability through LMIA, provincial nomination extra. We at Brain Drain Consultants Private Limited provide a one-stop online platform with all kind of immigration services for our global customers. You can have online consultancy sessions, assessment, application filing and all kind of visa processing assistance by our team of experts. If you want to do a self-assessment and check your eligibility for immigration, then click on the link attached in the description and download our app to do your immigration assessment yourself. Also watch our other videos related to work visa filing and finding a job in Canada from your home country. So, if you like our video, then don't forget to subscribe, like and share our YouTube channel. Also hit the bell icon to get the most updated information regarding global immigration. Thanks, and we will meet again with another informative video soon.